Hello there, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, almost personal vibe here. What's the energy? What's the energy? Oh, that's giving aspects of love vibes. Okay. Ooh. $29, to be enlightened, lighten up. How can this be a wonderful win-win-win? Oh, interesting for you. Ooh, 27. There are no wrong turns. Okay. Go with the flow here. Trust the energy. Trust the vibes on something here as well. Because here you got the coming soon. Welcome to the ascending age. The Leo vibes. Ooh. Turn that frown upside down and focus on you and trust. So some of you, something could almost seem counterintuitive when it comes to an option or an opportunity with you. You'll know if the vibe is right. The balance is coming in. With that King of Cups energy. Trusting your instincts and your intuition as well. Something's going to seem rather counterintuitive. Those of you with regard to like a relationship or partnership, don't be waiting around. Just do your thing. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who is really undecided anyway. So you might be having to make the choice to move on from a relationship or partnership. Balance out your time and energy here and don't stay too stuck or stagnant. Ooh. Well, I've seen the Page of Swords. But there's the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting retrograde vibes with you as well. Some of you, your moon nodes could be switching up. It's almost like a counterbalance the energy. So, you want a nice sort of balanced time. Some of you, work-life balance as well. So, you have a lot of people maybe wanting your time, energy, or attention. Focus on what's important to you and make sure you take the time that you need. The Two of Cups. Look at that. Over, that's the Eight of Wands. There's the Three of Cups. There's the Fool vibe. There's the World energy. There's the Four of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Way too many options. Way too many opportunities here. Some of you finding that work-life balance as well. Because the Three of Cups, it feels like having a good time, having some fun. Don't overwhelm yourself, especially with regard to a relationship or partnership if someone is rather indecisive. 27, there goes a 9, which is Hermit vibe, which is Virgo energy. Watch your favorite astrologer. So you are very grounded and focused here. This is like fun vibes with you. Don't waste the time and energy you would be wasting on waiting around for a relationship or partnership. Just kind of go out there and do your own thing. Three of Cups, this doesn't have to mean that you're dating. You could just be having fun, going out. Maybe it's an art gallery opening. Maybe it's going to a dance club. Maybe it's a book club energy. Maybe it's just going for dinner and drinks. Some of you, this is a good party vibe as well. Very imperative that you definitely don't let yourself be overwhelmed when it comes to a decision making. With the Four of Pentacles there, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And there's the Judgment vibe. So a lot of people's wanting your time, energy, and attention. And maybe you're going to have to compartmentalize and decide who gets your time, energy, and attention and focus. Make sure you don't run yourself ragged here as well. So if you have too many, you have too much to do, and you don't have enough time for yourself, maybe you're going to be scheduling time for yourself, or some of you getting like your scheduling focused here, so that way you aren't like don't run yourself ragged, don't run yourself down, and give yourself time to kind of enjoy the moment. So maybe you're not going to be able to go to every sort of invite that you have, or every sort of occasion, or whatever the hell the energy is here with you, right? So you have to work, get your time, and then those that you love and care about, they get your time, and then taking the time that you need for yourself. Some of you are dealing with somebody that wants you to prioritize them, but the emotional energy on that relationship or partnership is not going to be that fulfilling. So someone could be feeling a little left out because you have prioritized. This is more of the tangibles. So if you're in a relationship or partnership and someone isn't quite sure what the hell they're interested in, or what the hell the energy is with regard to the relationship or partnership, don't waste too much time on that one. Because they're going to be in that Seven of Cups for a while anyway. Go out, live your life, have some fun, go to some parties. You don't have to be dating with the Three of Cups. You could just be out there just enjoying yourself. The Chariot, the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Magician energy. They're with the Lovers vibe. Some of you just rather uncomplicated options or opportunities. Make sure that you're focusing on yourself first, though. So you could have someone wanting you to sort of prioritize them in their indecisive energy, because you're like out here manifesting like positive vibes. Some of you, you have the Two of Cups there. Some of you, I don't feel like you're going to be single for long, but some of you, maybe you're undecided about a relationship or partnership, or someone has that relationship or partnership on hold, or they got so many, it's way too much of a messy vibe. Get out there and keep that focus on you. Street smart and wise energy here. There should be something that you're focused on that brings you like happiness as well. Especially if you're not really feeling happy or emotionally fulfilled with regard to a relationship or partnership. Doesn't have to be romantic in nature when it comes to you. This is any kind of emotional attachment or emotional obligation that it's really stuck or stagnant. So this could be if you're dating somebody that's still stuck in their ex energy. Some of you, with regard to the friends group, it's the friend that's always like stuck in their crappy relationships or partnerships. It's kind of like the gloomy energy, right? Everyone else is having a good time and someone else is over here all heartbroken and caught up in their feels. But they're heartbroken and caught up in their feels because they just don't want to make a decision. It's a very indecisive. It's the one that is always bitching about their partner, but yet they don't really do anything about it. And it kind of brings the group dynamic down. I don't feel like there's a lot of love on this. So some of you, this could be a new option, a new opportunity. Maybe some of you an ex. Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. There with the King of Swords. Some of you are pulling in some really great vibes, so make sure that you're prioritizing things, and it definitely shows when it comes to you. This is kind of like you want that promotion at work. You want to be able to kind of do everything that you love to do, but finding the time to do it. Some of you, this is definitely learning to compartmentalize. Learning to compartmentalize. Oh, with that Five of Pentacles. Some of you with astrology with you, if you've got like a lot of water placement in your astrology, this is don't stay stuck in that sort of Seven of Cups type vibe as well. There is a change up with like options or opportunities with you there with that Five of Pentacles. I do feel like you should be out there focusing on what's important to you. So date, send in those resumes, do those interviews, go for that promotion. Put yourself out there. You should be focusing on like achieving some sort of dream or goal. But how you're able to achieve that is by prioritizing. Especially if you have a lot to do. There's a lot of people that want your time, energy, and attention. But don't waste it on those that are just undecided or the energy that they bring is kind of, it's not a positive. The King of Cups there, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups. This is someone who's never happy, even if everything is like going right. Definitely do some, make sure that you're counterbalancing the energy here, especially with that Six of Pentacles. So you're going to have some interesting choices as to prioritizing, especially when it comes to like scheduling, when it comes to making some interesting choices. Definitely make sure you take time for yourself with that Three of Cups. So you might not be able to go out to dinner 2 or 3 times a week, but maybe, you know, you have a special time that you go out with your friends and just have some fun. Or whoever is important in your life, you're prioritizing them. So this is going to be interesting. Some of you, someone isn't going to be like the priority because they're kind of undecided. If you're like casually dating, this could kind of be like that vibe. Some of you could realize if you are casually dating that you keep running into people who are still in this energy. They're not quite over their ex, or they're not quite... Now just isn't the time. There's way too much emotional baggage or emotional energy there, or just an undecided vibe to them. Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands. Work harder, not smarter, and prioritize things. You are going to have to prioritize some relationships, partnerships, or friendships. If that relationship or partnership is that important to you, you're going to be able to kind of explain everything. Especially if you need to make sure that you have time for yourself. You're a very loving, caring person with this Cups energy. That's why some of you attract the sort of stuck or stagnant with the Seven of Cups vibe there. So, you know, you're this beautiful, loving, kind energy, but damn. This is the one that stays in the relationships or partnerships, or is always in that kind of... They're never really happy, and it's an emotionally draining relationship or partnership. Yeah, go for that promotion. Definitely prioritizing work, love, life. Some of you, this could be with regard to your work energy as well. So, you know, you could be having those conversations like, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, but I need to have time for this, this, and this. So you should be having some really good conversations. You're really going to have to make some interesting choices, though. Not everyone's going to like this sort of switch up with you when it comes to options or opportunities. Lord, the rainbow after the rain vibes. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Prioritize things. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer, especially if you've got a lot of water. Rising moon Venus, or sun sign for some of you. Western or Vedic. Stay moisturized, stay hydrated, and who gets your time, energy, and attention. Some of you could be making time so that you can actually date. If you haven't had a time to date, and maybe that's what you're trying to figure out how you can, especially if you have a lot of responsibilities. So there's work, there's family, there's friends. How do you make it all work and still have time for yourself? Avoid the messy. Those of you that's dating are going to run across a lot of people who are still undecided. They're still stuck in X energy. They're still with the Seven of Cups. They don't know what it is that they want with regard to like options or opportunities. So take the time that you need. You're definitely going to have to be prioritizing some things, or you're just going to put time, energy, or effort into relationships or partnerships that aren't really going anywhere. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo vibe in particular, or this is kind of the Virgo energy. If you're dealing with a Virgo with like a lot of water, rising moon Venus, Western or Vedic. Good work vibes here, but make sure that you're prioritizing things. So Take the time that you need. These are conversations you should be having to kind of balance things out, especially if like the work-life balance energy with you is important. Oh, I like this. I like this. Not everyone's gonna like you kind of prioritizing this, because I feel like a lot of you, everyone likes you for this sort of emotional burden, but at the same time, you have what's important, who's important to you, and that's what's important. Oh, I do like this. I do like this. Some of you prioritize time to date if that is something that is kind of interesting with you, especially if you have a hard time like even getting any time for yourself. So scheduling. Good luck, God bless, peace, love, and light.